I'm different. So don't try to tailor your religion to match the majority religion. Whatever we are, and strongly believe in that. We should promote Hinduism, but we should respect other religions also. Enter into dialogue with others. As my experience goes, you will come out stronger Hindu after the dialogue. I have given a Hindu prayer at a Catholic monastery. I do it every year. I go there in February. I have all the nuns in front of me and I recite Hindu prayers. I have taught Hinduism. I teach Hinduism every year at a state level Catholic gathering where everybody is Catholic, and I teach Hinduism. I have done Hindu prayers at a funeral of a bishop, a Christian bishop, and a Buddhist priest at a funeral. And I'm still alive in front of you, one piece, no problem. So you will come out a stronger Hindu, you will feel it, when you enter into dialogue, and you will gain. And I have gone to lunches with Episcopal bishop, Catholic bishop and priests one-on-one, and taught them about Hinduism over the lunch. So, always promote Hinduism, but respect others also. And always invite your neighbors over like Diwali or other festivals. Say you have a Diwali, you invite your neighbor or neighbors from both sides or in the area after the Diwali dinners, so they will know that Hindus are like us, they have different kind of prayers, but they are still like us. So that is a good way to educate. And organize, a simple thing, you all know that I am just highlighting them. Organize tours to the temple. I live in Nevada, so the nearest temple, now we have a temple. Before the nearest temple was like 3.5 hours. So I will bring that tour. I even brought a clergy tour from Nevada to the Hindu temple, explained to them how we worship and the statues. That will bring Hinduism more respect, and otherwise they think we are something strange or something like that. So just bring them to that, invite them to a temple, or you can carpool, park all your cars there and combine and just take them to the temple. And I have right-wing Caucasian friends, and I have blessed their children at Hindu temples, no problem. And they are still Lutherans, but I brought them to the temple and got it blessed by the priest, and at their weddings also. And when you visit India, always bring some scriptures from there, like Gita Press Gorakhpur has subsidized priced publications. So as much as English, like Bhagavad Gita, they have a pocket book size, very cheap. Bring like 100 copies every time you go. Give it to the curious people who are interested. And at your local level, always participate in the humanitarian causes within the parameters of Hindu beliefs. And charity is very important. Charity is a duty in Hinduism, and we should do it modestly and humbly. Why not on a Diwali, go to the homeless shelter and make a group and pool your resources, go to the homeless shelter and feed the homeless shelter on Diwali. Charity you can do to Hindus also, but non-Hindus too. Say you live in a small town, so go to the homeless shelter. That will bring a very good word to Hinduism, and like Hindus are feeding the homeless. Or mentor a child from a struggling family, bring the good image to Hinduism. And the new Hindu arrivals, people always migrating from India. So you got new arrivals in your city. So make a group and try to help the new arrivals. If they don't have car, give them rides. Take them to DMV, get them license, enroll their children in schools, fill out their forms. Ultimately, they will stand up on their feet in a year or 2 years. Then they will also help the new arrivals. I know a Christian group, they always do that, and that brings them a good image. Overall, my suggestion is that we should focus on inner search, stay pure, explore the vast wisdom of scriptures, make spirituality more attractive to youth and children, stay away from the greed, and always keep God in your lives. So never keep the God away from your lives. As she read it, I will read it again. Brahadranayak Upanishad 1.3.27 says, it says it all. That is the crux of Hinduism. Lead me from the unreal to the real, lead me from darkness to light, and lead me from death to immortality. I again bow to all of you.
Thank you, Sri Rajanji, for sharing with us your views on maintaining a Hindu identity in America. Our respected speaker, Dr. Mihir Meghani, is with us. He has accommodated the request to speak here despite having to be on his hospital shift as an emergency medicine doctor. We welcome Dr. Meghani on the stage. Let us give him a round of applause. I now request Shri Amer Anade to please honor Dr. Mihir Meghani with the Vishwa Hindu Ratna Award for promoting the Hindu and American ideals of understanding, tolerance, pluralism, and addressing global issues concerning Hindus. Our next speaker for the day is Shri Nilesh Shirodkar. He is an able reader of Hindu Janajagrati Samiti's website www.hindujagrati.org. He has made it a point to put into practice principles shared there, to employ spiritual measures himself, and to make efforts to preserve Hinduism. He is doing MS from Boston University. He will be completing in a few months. He's working as a system administrator at the Wells Fargo Bank, San Francisco. As his service unto Dharma, he is doing the seva or service unto the God of spreading spirituality, the spiritual science behind Hindu Dharma through Facebook and other online social networking websites. He also does contacting all the Dharmabhimanis. I now request Shri Nilesh Shirodkarji to please come and share with us his presentation, No Denigration.
Let us all pray to Lord Shri Krishna to create an understanding about denigration of Hindu Dharma. Let this understanding create inner strength within us to preserve Hindu Dharma. In Hindu Dharma, there is a saying, Dharma Rakshati Rakshitaha, which means Dharma or God protects who protect Dharma. So in order to get the divine protection from God, we need to preserve Dharma. And we need to identify where Dharma is in danger. For example, did you know that thousands of years of old Ram Setu, a bridge between India and Sri Lanka, is being destroyed for an impending shipping canal project? The significance of this Ram Setu, or a bridge, is that this Ram Setu was built by Sri Lord Ram's grace by his devoted monkey army. So, wherever Dharma is in danger, every time there is a denigration of Dharma. So here let us understand what denigration means. Denigration means something is displayed in an undesirable form or shape other than its original shape. Sanatana or Hindu Dharma teaches us there are three subtle components which affect our life. They are Sattva, Raja and Tama. In brief, Sattva means purity, Raja means action and passion, and Tama means impurity. Thus, any object or any act or object which affect the sattvic vibration or the pure vibration of Hinduism concept or practices is denigration of Dharma. So here is an example that we go to temple Why do we go to temple? Because there is a sattvic object or a god present in the temple, and we try to imbibe the sattvic vibration from the deity. If you look at any denigrated images or pictures, which we are going to show you in my presentation, Adi Shankaracharya, a great saint who lived about 1200 years ago in India, has given us a beautiful definition of Hindu Dharma. He says, Dharma brings worldly progress to every living being. Dharma causes progress in spiritual dimension. And Dharma keeps the social system in excellent condition. So currently, if you look at our society today, there is a lot of negativity around us. You would see a negativity as in crime, terrorism, immorality. So this definition of Adi Shankaracharya reminds us that society is on decline today. And only if Dharma is preserved on the face of dangers like denigration, humanity can be preserved. One might ask, how do I find these denigrations? So I would like to present with one of my own example. When I was a child, we used to celebrate Diwali or Deepavali. So we used to get up in the morning and pray to Lord Lakshmi on a Lakshmi Pujan day, and we'll be trying to be more pure as much as we could. On the same evening, I will light a firecracker. On that firecracker, there was an image of Lakshmi, and that firecracker will be in pieces. So it was unknowingly I was a part of a denigration. Where do I find this denigration? You can find the denigrations in paintings, in sculptures, in text, in words, and you can find it various means like packaging of commercial products, advertisements, plays, movies, medias, and so on. So Hindu Jagrati Samiti website strives to provide a platform for each of us to do something about it as per our capacity. We urge you to visit this website daily and an alert about denigrations happening on Hindu Dharma. Now we're going to see a presentation. Dharma Rakshati Rakshitaha means Dharma or God protects the one who preserves Dharma. So here are some images you would see, some of the images you would see on the Hindu Jagrati Samiti website. So the first image here, it's a Lord Shiva in a Nataraj form. It's actually a picture of George W. Bush, which came in one of the newspapers. And they even called him Boo Shiva. So it was denigrated picture. The next picture here, see a Lord Shiva with glares, and he is shown as like a cool dude. And you can see a disco lights in the background. The picture in the middle, Andrew Simmons, is an Australian cricketer. He had a brawl with one of an Indian cricketer. That was the response was given by Australian press to Hindu community or Indian community. And there it says that Simon is just divine, that's no monkey. So what they're trying to say here is that Andrew Simmons, who has, I doubt that he has done any kind of a spiritual practice. They are calling him a divine, and they are making a mockery of our revered deity, Lord Hanuman. How do you feel when you look at those denigrated images? Italian shoe company, they have Lord Sri Ram's